Many of you guys were asking me about turtles, which turtle is the best, what turtle should I make as free to play? So in this video guys, let's talk about turtles, let's find out! The first what I want to tell you guys that getting Leonardo or Michelangelo is possible if you're free to play, but unfortunately you can unlock only one of them, and in case if you have some pizza in your bag from previous turtle events. The thing is that in exchange their pizza you can exchange on books. So if you have enough pizza to get 6 books from exchange, and 10 you'll get from milestone rewards, then it will be enough to unlock or Leonardo or Michelangelo being free to play. But to awake them or even to upgrade them to 5 stars, unfortunately you will not be able. Then next, what we're going to find out guys is if it's possible to awake one of 3 turtles. To find out it, I spent a decent amount of gems to do almost 270 spins. It's almost the same amount as you will do as free to play. I decided to awake Donatello, so in exchange I started buying his pizza and pizza selector. So after spinning the wheel 264 times and buying all pizza selector I could, in my bag I had 212 pizza selectors. My Donatello after the last turtle event is already 5 stars, so from 5 stars I managed to awake him to 3 stars. Remind you that I did less spins that you'll be able to do as free to play, which means that you should be able to awake your turtle to around 4 stars not spending gems if it was 5 stars. By the way guys, we have amazing list showing what you need to star up your survivors. If you need it, you always can find it on mine and not only my Discord server. Talking about lists, on the next list you can see all turtle character skills. So let's find out which turtle is the best to get and awake. Raphael, Leonardo and Michelangelo are the best as teamwork passive because they inflict laceration to targets. So lacerated enemies will be receiving more damage. But to inflict laceration in case with Leonardo you must be hit by monster collision. Obviously it's not a problem, but for free-to-play players the problem is to awake Leonardo, it's not possible. The same we can say about Michelangelo, if you're free to play then you will not be able to awake him. For those who can awake these 2 turtles, I recommend you to awake Leonardo at first, then Michelangelo. Michelangelo does higher damage to lacerated targets, but the problem is cooldown time, it's 20 seconds. That's why Michelangelo is little worse than Leonardo. Raphael might be the best option for free-to-play players, but as me you should awake him at least to 4 stars, perfectly to 6. However, if you're free to play, I would think about Donatello, because there's a problem about Raphael. To inflict laceration, enemies must be hit by Psi, which are thrown every 20 seconds. So technically, to inflict laceration, every 20 seconds you should be lucky to hit an enemy with a Psi. Donatello will be a good idea to awake to 4 or 6 stars, but it will be useless if you will not use Awake and SP Survivor. So the best options for me if you're free to play will be to awake Donatello to 6 stars and Raphael to 4 stars. Of course it will cost some gems, if you don't want to spend some gems then awake only Raphael. Because there's no sense to awake Donatello if you're not going to use any Awaken SP Survivor. April and Splinter I don't recommend you to awake because their skills are related to pets. So far they're useless, however in the future they might be good because we are supposed to have as pet. Anyway, I would not risk and don't recommend you to do it. That's all about turtles guys, I hope this video will help you. If it's helpful, then subscribe my channel and would be great if you will like this video, because it helps me to make better content for you.